Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's look at another app today. New workspace. We're gonna get rid of this flow tab here. Let's look at. Oh, I guess we can look at flowchart. Um, this is not right now. Market's closed. We'll wait for futures. For that, let's look at terms then. So terms, that gives you the implied volatility term structure for any specific symbol, right? So this is for Apple, this is for Microsoft, and let's compare the terms of this is Apple, this is Microsoft. Now, what's really cool about this is not just the specific terms, but you can define how many days you want to look at. So if you want to look at including one day in the past, the yellow is always going to be the current day, red is the previous day. So you can see that the implied volatility term structure, like, it really fell down. And look at here as I'm hovering, right? So right now we're looking at the nearest expiration, August 11, and you can see that it used to be 25% the implied volatility. Now it's 18. You can see this drop here, and you can see that the entire near term dropped, except this expiration here, which is almost the same, but it all dropped. Now let's look at more days, and I mean, you can see a lot of days over here. Like, look at that. This is, a lot of days. So this is what we're seeing here, is that in the past 100 days, this volatility is like right in the middle of where it's been in the past 100 days. However, the near-term volatility is on the lower end, but not like extremely low or anything. Let's see if we find something interesting. Let's look at Disney. Oh yeah, look at that. That is earnings for you, my friend. Look at that. This is before earnings, implied volatility, and that is after earnings today. And this bottom area here, this tells you the change. So you can see how much it has dropped. It has dropped negative 0.4, and this here tells you the volume. And I mean, this is cool because so let's look at like SPY term structure. Let's look at QQQ term structure. Let's look at what else? Tesla term structure. So, and you can drag like this. So here on SPY, it's dropped a little bit on the near term, but the further terms stayed almost, is almost where it's at. On QQQ, we have a bigger of a drop. And then here on Tesla, we have a very similar pattern of drops. Well, not this one, because this is Disney, this is earnings stuff, but a very similar short-term implied volatility drop on stuff. So yeah, that's the terms module, and it's a simple module, but it's very, very powerful. I really love looking at this to see the shifts in implied volatility in the near term, in the further term, and to see how how it compares to historical values, right? So this is telling us 30 days in the past. Where are we? We're on the high end. If you look at this, like for SPY and QQQ, here we're on the low end. See, compared to here, we're on the high end. Here we're on the high end. Actually, this QQQ and SPY ones are quite interesting now that I look at it. Look at that. This is quite on the high end of where we've been lately. This is expiration. This is on the December expiration. Like this area here, there's a clear jump from these days up to these days. So on the further term, volatility is on the high end. Yeah. All right. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Let's just close this workspace. All right.